Okay, I want to show you the difference between, so this stuff is different from the other stuff only because we treated it differently. I wet this in rainwater and then I put it in the freezer for 24 hours and then I put it in the sun. So you notice that it's a little bit curly. So if you look really closely, it has already been curls. So it's already started some redding process. So let's see if it's easier to break with our hands first. Just check it out. Ow, ow, that hurts. So I'm gonna try something first. Hold on. This one, we have this, it's called a breaker. We're gonna try that and see how that thing does first before we pound it with a hammer. Let's have some fun. So we turn them into crinkle fries. Crinkle fries, right? So, if it was a different, if it was redded more, it wouldn't be so, but anyway, let's see how it goes. Notice how it's very curly. It's pretty. But anyway, I don't want to use that thing. It doesn't work very well. So we're going to go back to the primitive ways. And we're going to pound. Okay, let's try that. Probably could have dried it a little bit more, but I just wanted to show you the texture, how it's different. That's all I wanted to do. Dried it a bit more. Ow. Shake, rattle, and roll. Good. Could always been left into the water a bit longer, and then maybe this wouldn't be as hard. I don't know. But I only left it in for not even 24 hours in the water. I didn't leave it for 24 hours, but in the freezer, I left it till it was frozen. Then I let the sun do its thing, and here we are. Ow! Ow! Ugh. All right. Oh. Bleeding. Ow. The rain and putting it out in the freezer and then in the sun makes it really fluffy. Then make it easier to clean. I'd opened it up in the beginning, but I think we should have left it in the water a little more. And it probably wouldn't be as difficult as this. I leave it in the water a bit longer, they might have something that's more manageable. Because right now it's like, Okay. Coming clean still. Sweating. It's going to be kind of fluffy. Not bad. A lot of work, huh? When it's redded nicely, it's easy to break apart and it's kind of fun. It's soothing. I can see my family and my community, First Nations people, doing this all day because it would be for their family, for themselves. I know a lot of people want to commercialize. It's like, yes, that's doable, of course. But I know that there will be a private industry that I'm going to create for my family and for my community. So there'll be certain ones that says you don't sell this one. This one is processed for certain groups of people. And some will say you can sell this one, but not this one. Because I'll have priority over it. Because it's not always about making money. You know? Of course, money is good. To me, it's a byproduct of what I do. I like to create a quality product, and I've been researching, studying, understanding, and right now this is part of my research on understanding how to take a product that someone will say that is garbage. But if I was to examine it a little further, which I'm doing now, you'd be able to understand it's like, no, when you are able to break it apart nicely, and I bet you if you were to allow me to do some studies on your Flax, Saskatoon, I bet you I'd have some fun breaking it down and try to turn it into a product, something that other people may want to buy. So it's see, when you break it down, look at it. It's kind of nice. Yeah. I'll show you another video to is texturally what it feels like and looks like, compared to the one that didn't get the treatment, which is to be frozen and then set outside in the sun. But I've taken out much of the chives, I think. I'm trying to make it where you can take it to the next step and you can, I forget what word they use, hackle it? Yeah. So imagine if you were to do something and then you try to find a machine that would mimic a person's hands. To me, that would be useful, because, or just get people to do it by hand. That's where the industry that I want to create in my community is, when I know the certain elements that go into the soil, when I know the soil and I know everything about the soil, it's like it'll have different uses, because some of it's not useful for everything, I'm sure, and that's what I've learned out. Yeah, what I've learned out. But anyway, I think I've gotten it to a point where it's, I want to measure it now, weigh it. So I'm trying to clean it as nice as possible. I think that's the best I can get. Now I'm gonna probably put bed there. It's not bad. It's not bad. It smells more earthy than the last one. But then I left it out in the rain, and I don't know if I did that or what. Right? Research.